when we recorded this video up here, we were doing our very first test. We have never done anything like this before, but we thought we'd share some of our experience on YouTube. However, we realized that this video received a few comments of people that didn't really understand why we assigned that palette, some people who didn't really agree with the palette that we assigned, so we decided to re-examine the analysis, and today we are here to explore that analysis and that video a bit further.
Also because this video is our most successful video here on YouTube, but we didn't tell you the truth.
In order to do so, we decided to call back the model of that video, Errol.
Hey,
Errol!
Hello.
Welcome back!
Thank you.
So guys, we didn't tell you the truth about Errol analysis, not regarding his palette, but regarding the fact that Errol in reality is Giulia's partner.
Oh, yeah, no. Let's say that.
Lovely.
Let's say that it was, our very first video. We were doing a test and I didn't feel comfortable enough to share this information, and also I thought that it was absolutely not relevant, so I just didn't tell this thing. But yeah, we've been together for many years now, and so Errol, welcome back. Thank you for your time. So we saved a few of the comments that you guys left us on Errol's video, and we are going to, let's say, discuss about a couple of them. So the first group of comments is about the fact that a lot of people think that Errol is not spring but summer. Okay.
Unfortunately not.
Why would you say unfortunately? You want it to be summer instead of spring?
No, not necessarily, but I think summer would have been a bit more accessible for a male, especially in terms of work clothes, formal clothes, those type of things.
Okay. Let's say that summer is an easy palette for men.
Yes.
So today there's two of us, myself and Alessandra, so we can go through Errol's analysis together, even if, to be transparent with you guys, as usual, Alessandra and myself analyzed Errol many times, even during our courses. He was, the model, let's say, the person that was always very patient and let us experiment and play around and practice a lot. The first comment says that Errol is soft summer, not spring.
Soft summer, guys!
Actually, black and blue looks good on camera. According to your theory on other videos, if he would be true autumn warm, winter cool would also be a good match.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense because,
you know why? Because probably they see autumn warm and winter cool that are on the opposite, and maybe they think it's the same as winter deep, autumn deep, spring light and summer light.
Okay, so there's a misunderstanding of the subgroup in this case.
That's right. So guys, the let's say the sister season or your best second season outside of your palette is that one that has the same word in it. So if it's spring warm, the second best one is autumn warm, because that's that warm in common. Okay.
It's basically the main characteristic of the subgroup in this case.
I disagree. He is a typical cool tone guy. He looks so good in his blue t-shirt and look unwell in all oranges, mustards.
I think here there's I think here there's a misleading about his eyes color, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people think that blue will look good on a person with the blue eyes.
If a person has brown eyes, it's not like brown goes well on them necessarily. It's not always the case that the color of your iris is a color that is definitely part of your palette.
With the blue thing, when I was growing up, I used to always wear blue. And I find that it does catch my eye if I look in the mirror, but then the rest of my skin doesn't really work that well. It makes me look a bit grey. And I find that even a nice orange will make my eyes come out even more than a blue will.
Yeah, exactly, because orange and blue are on the opposite side of the color wheel, therefore they're complementary colors. So if you want to make something blue look bluer, you put orange next to it. This is why probably you think that your eyes look bluer in orange.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And maybe you will have your blue, but in the right temperature. In this case,
warm
blue.
Right. It's not like Errol cannot use blues, but he will find his warm blues, yellow-based blues. It is interesting though. His eyes pop more with the cool colors, but his skin looks better with the warm. So maybe he just looks great in anything.
Well, that actually links back to what I just said about any blue color brings my eyes out, but
Yeah.
then the warmth helps my skin. So yeah, exactly what I just said.
Exactly. So we really agree with this comment. Light cool pink, sage green, lavender, summer green, baby blue are also perfect for him. Warm brown is terrible on him, but cool taupe or cocoa is okay. You only need 1 second to see he is not spring. Autumn not ideally, winter neither ideally, mostly summer. Incorrect analysis. He is a summer.
Maybe we can try some summer colors on
Yeah.
Errol. I think we didn't do it in the previous. You didn't do it in the
I
previous.
don't think so.
So maybe we can have a look at the summer colors to see if it's really a summer. Okay guys, so some of you said that Errol is a soft summer, okay? So now we're gonna try some soft colors on him and let's see if they work or not.
So let's see what happens if we increase the level of intensity and we switch to a warm undertone.
What do you think? Now the intensity I think is the most evident thing. So the intensity is really, make his eyes pop, his skin, glow. So in this case, coral is working much better than a dusty
Yeah,
pink.
my god.
Looks
yeah.
completely gray,
Gray,
yeah.
next
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you.
I didn't see it when you put the coral on, but now that you've taken it off, I can tell.
Absolutely. It removes color from you. Okay, still color from you. Spring.
Yeah, you see how like golden it becomes, like very, very intense, okay, very vibrant. No.
Summer.
Yeah, no, it's
No,
way
no,
different. Even my eyes look more grey.
This color dulls everything down.
Let's have a look. Gray. He will have some grays in his palette, but he has to choose the warm gray. So gray is very particular because the neutral one that is cool is made from black and white, okay? But you can make a gray from any color,
That's
just
right.
adding gray to a color. So if you started to adding gray to a brown or to a green, you will have a warm gray.
Yeah.
Exactly.
From experience, I can tell that being spring warm, it's grey regardless, isn't my
Because
good
it's
colour.
a softer
Yeah.
color, even if it's warm.
Yeah.
That's right. Let's say that gray is a bit of the enemy of spring. So you can save it if the undertone is warm, at least you can match the undertone. But in general, springs need that level of intensity that grays don't have.
Have a look. Cool gray here. Warm. Better, but still
The coral is better.
the color is better. Absolutely, because anyway gray is a soft color. Spring. Summer.
No way.
Too gray, yeah?
Yeah.
But look how beautiful is yellow on you, Errol.
That's right. It's basically the color of your shirt.
Absolutely.
Guys, summers don't work this way with yellows.
Spring. Summer.
God,
And this camel on you, Errol, is stunning.
fantastic. I think this
Amazing,
is
eh?
his best neutral.
Absolutely.
Wait, again.
Yeah, exactly. Amazing.
Like,
So-
tell me that you're spring without
Yeah.
telling me that you're spring.
So spring, summer. This rose brown is too cool for you, huh?
Yeah.
And it's also too gray. There's too much gray
An
going on
ashy
here.
brown.
Yeah.
That
This is
theoretically
ashy
match your hair color.
Yeah.
Not really.
No,
not really.
no.
Right, not really. That's it.
Look at his skin, yeah.
Yeah, look his cheeks.
So guys, the spring palette does include some blues. Caribbean, this blue-greens area, royal blue and light sky blue. Now let's compare the blues from the spring palette with the blues from the summer palette, such as the soft version of navy, aquamarine and this other color that is Air Force blue. What do you think, Ale, about these blues?
They are too gray, so
Yeah.
completely wrong in undertone, and the intensity is no.
Super wrong.
They are too dull. They make him look gray.
That's right. So this is an example of summer blues and these are the spring blues. What do you think, guys?
What a difference. So these colors are cool and soft.
Summer soft, basically.
Basically summer soft, exactly. No, it's completely dull.
Yeah, the colors are not enough for Arrow.
Yeah, that's better.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's definitely warm and not cool.
No.
Because even if these colors have the same level of intensity of the spring collection that we saw before, they are cool in this case.
Yes.
So warm colors.
Look at his skin.
No, it's incredible.
Do it again. So guys, focus on his skin and the, let's say, this golden appearance that he has here. Now, gone. Gray. And I think even if we try them as a background, we can really tell the difference. So, spring, summer.
No, completely gray, Errol. It's incredible.
Yeah. No. So this is how the summer soft subgroup looks on Errol. And this is spring warm. I mean, there's a huge difference. So let's see if we swap from spring warm to summer soft. Yeah, I mean, you lose energy, therefore you look more tired, okay? But it's just the colors that are not strong enough for you. So Errol, a lot of people thought that you were very disappointed about not having black in your palette. Was it true? And if you're not using black anymore, how's your life without black?
I would say more shocked than disappointed. I think I had just gone to black as a safe bet, and I never actually really considered whether I liked it or not. I had so many things in black, like it's things that I maybe spent a lot of money on or I really liked, and that finding out that they don't work anymore is a bit difficult. I kind of just use it as a default color without really thinking about it. So.
And you're from Melbourne, so.
Yeah, that's right. Everyone here wears black for some reason.
I call it the Melbourne's uniform. Everyone dresses in black every time.
And grey.
And grey and black.
So I was using grey and black out of commodity. And after my analysis, I started thinking and analysing and realising that it wasn't really working that well for me, and I wasn't really that attached to it either. I ended up selling all of my stuff, giving a lot of things away, and now I've got way more variety. I still have a few more things to maybe refine with what I have, because I find it a little bit difficult to create certain outfits. But now I've got things like I've got these camel pants, I've got brown stuff, I've got beige, I've got a whole variety of colours that are a bit more unique.
Yeah. So different neutrals instead of black and grey and black.
That's right. Okay. And it's not like I got rid of everything. I still wear black shoes. I wear black jeans every now and then. But I don't really wear black tops anymore, because you can just tell there's just this big heavy blackness around here, and then there's my face that doesn't match at all and just kind of floating around there. So I find it a lot nicer when I'm wearing something such as yellow.
It's incredible how a person changes after a color analysis session, right? I know Errol quite well. Julia, of course, knows better than me, but he completely changed. It's incredible.
Yeah, that's right.
It was a huge transformation.
These two things of the color and how colors make us look and feel, it really affect your instinct. Is really affecting your choices in the future. So it really stick in your mind. I don't know. It's something very, very interesting that happened, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Do you know why? Because I found that I had maybe 3 or 4 things that were in my spring colors, and I started wearing them a lot more. And then every time I went back to something, like a gray or a blue or a black, I would put it on. I would be like, no, I'd rather wear my spring colors that I already had. So then that slowly started the transformation process where I started swapping things out.
The snowball effect.
Yeah, the snowball effect.
Because what it really changes is the awareness that you have. So once you know, you cannot stop noticing what is around you, right? So
once your eyes are open, it's too late.
It's too late, exactly. Be careful, it's addictive.
Yeah.
First of all, I want to say, what a beautiful man.
Oh, thank you.
Second of all, I want to say that before the analysis started, I could have sworn he's a summer. I thought he's cool because of the blue eyes. Looking forward to seeing more of these videos. That's right, because it's not like if you have blue eyes, your undertone is cool. He was so nice and patient. Most guys I know wouldn't stay 2 minutes to learn about colors. And they're clueless. They wear whatever reminds them of the badass character of a movie they like. That's right.
Let's say I didn't really have much of a choice when you started doing this as a job.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. He definitely needs a suit in that dark camel color, not just pants. Do a whole suit in it. It would be hot. Yes.
I have a jacket. I'm just looking for the bottoms now.
Yes, yes. I wish we could see an outfit with their color palette at the end. That would be the perfect ending to the analysis. Errol, would you like to show us a couple of your spring outfits?
Yeah, I can try.
Errol's wardrobe is amazing,
Yeah.
seriously.
I know. Yeah,
I'm in love with his wardrobe.
Me too.
So good.
Don't take my style advice, but my colors are more or less okay.
I have to say that his wardrobe is more in palette than mine.
For me, it's the same.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. So guys, now Errol is going to show us a few outfit suggestions, always in terms of colors. So Errol, tell us a bit about the colors that you're wearing right now.
So this is one of my best spring shirts. I mostly wear this in casual / slightly formal occasions, so maybe birthdays, dinners, and then I've got these nice camel pants. I got everything from an op shop. These are a bit baggy, so I don't wear these at work either. In general, I find that my spring colors, I use them more outside of working times, and when I'm at work I usually wear autumn colors because they're a bit more appropriate. Not that I would get in trouble or I'd get told if I wore spring colors to work, but I just feel a bit more comfortable being a bit, low key at work instead
not
of
at
being
the center of the
walking in
attention.
and wearing looking like the sun in the office.
Errol, well, I love your outfit and I
Thank
love
you.
your color palette. Well, I'm autumn warm and Errol is spring warm, so sometimes I steal colors from his wardrobe color-wise. We don't exchange clothing item.
We should try maybe.
We should try, but so it's my second best season, so sometimes I like to increase a little bit the level of intensity in my color palette and goes in his palette, and you do the same, right?
Yeah.
You just mentioned that for work occasion you prefer to stay a little bit more muted.
Yeah. Another thing is, it's quite difficult to find spring colors in guys' clothing. Most of the time it's summer, winter, and then every now and then autumn. So that's another reason why I find that if we look at my wardrobe now, it's probably 50-50 spring, autumn. For those two reasons.
Would you like to show us an outfit from the autumn warm palette, so from your second best season, and so we can have a look at how it
Maybe
looks?
I'll show you something that I would wear to work.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is something that I might wear to work. I've got this very soft beige shirt with some warm details, yellow flowers, red flowers, and then I bring up the intensity a little bit with this jumper that's not intense enough to be spring, but it's autumn warm. And then I've got some very neutral green chinos on the bottom.
I really like this outfit on you, Errol, because it still brings up the warmth from your undertone, that is your main characteristic, but it's not as intense as the spring outfit that we saw before, and it's probably more appropriate in your case for your work, because you don't want to be at the center of the attention when you go to the office.
Yeah, that's right. And that's just a personal preference for me. If I was a person that was very outgoing, etc., I might feel more comfortable wearing that bright yellow shirt than this mustard one, but for the way I am, this is my go-to.
Even if we have a palette, this is not, a strict things to follow, because otherwise something happen, We can enjoy, we can try experiment with different colors combinations, so we can be more flexible, right, in this term. For example, Errol wear a very nice suit for a wedding of our dear friends, and was not perfectly in palette, but it was stunning.
So Errol, tell us a bit about your outfit in this case. So you're not in palette.
No, I was actually wearing a summer color. We saw how they don't work, but it was a suit that I have. It fits me extremely well. It's suitable for the occasion. So I ended up just adding a spring detail in to make it work. As you can see, I've got this nice orange tie.
And here is where we see that the guy here is the boyfriend of a color analyst.
Another Another part of the outfit was the light blue shirt. This again isn't in my palette, but it was given to me by the bride and groom as a gift. So it had a symbolic significance for me, and that's why I wanted to wear it, even though it wasn't in my season. I still wanted to find a way to make it work. So combining it with this orange tie with the blue details on it, tied everything together, and was a way that shows how you can make things that aren't exactly part of your chromatic characteristics work in an outfit.
Now, Errol, you wanted to show us this outfit. I really love this outfit on you.
This is one that's quite significant for me because of the pants. So these are some navy blue pants that my grandmother gave to me, and they were actually the pants that my grandfather wore when they got married. And when I found out they weren't in my palette, I was a bit disappointed, but then I've managed to integrate them into this outfit because there's a good contrast between the orange and the navy, and there's also this navy stripe across here that creates this matching. So I find it works quite well overall.
It does, it really does, and I love how you managed to bring a bit of warmth inside this outfit, because of course orange is an extremely warm color, but at the same time you're still using an item that is not in your palette, but that of course has a lot of meaning for you.
And I think that this color combination with the orange created this contrast that is very cool.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, so thank you very much, Errol, for showing us your outfits, and now Ale, we can go back and read the other comments.
Absolutely. Okay guys, here I'm gonna read some of the comments that you left us under this video, because Giulia, you have to be careful because our followers are completely in love with Errol. Incredible how many we receive like this. Giulia, look. Respectfully, these brows eyes are beautiful.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Lol, that boy don't need any color analysis because he looks good with any color, that's right. Who is that beautiful sexy boy? I will buy a flight to Australia. Pass!
Okay guys, so we are at the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our channel and to follow us on Instagram. And as usual, if you're interested in a color analysis session here in Melbourne, Australia or online, feel free to visit our website, coloranalysis.au. We're going to see you guys very soon on this channel with more videos. Bye bye!
Bye.